Like I was saying, I'm here in the VILLE borough in the Cartierville district, and one of the reasons why I'm going to film a walk around here, not just because I love trains and I like walking next to train lines, which I rarely get to do, but because my grandfather, Mervyn McFall, lived here happily with my my grandmother, and of course my dad and his, brothers and sister. They lived here on De La Paix Street, just a block from here or so. I'm going to check it out. For decades, major transmission tower there. I'm a little bit pissed though. The camera decided, like I said, to glitch on me 3 times. I was trying to film 2 trains. Both time when I zoomed out, when the train was approaching, the camera stopped fucking recording. Thanks a lot, Nikon. It's really, really fantastic. So anyway, whatever. At least I got them. Not completely, but I got them. I remember one time, actually, I was here on the train. I was heading to the West Island there, to Roxborough. Back when it was just Roxborough, not Roxborough-Pierrefonds. And I was looking down the street here, and I saw a 50s car parked there. Yeah, I remember that. So we're gonna check that out after. But right here, we're gonna walk here a little moment. And I remember there was one time when my brother and me were kids. We were about, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and wait, that guy took me off this. He threw me off there. He was talking in Arab there, Lebanese or whatever. It's VILLE. It's one of these areas where, like most areas, just like mostly white people back in the day, but now this area is really 80% Arabic, Lebanese, Muslim, whatever you want to say. Now I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Yeah, anyway, I was in the backyard of my grandfather's house, and with my brother and we were catching snails. I think there was one time it was caterpillars as well. Not sure. One of the reasons why VILLE expanded big time after World War II was because of Canadair, which was really a major employer in this sector of Montreal. And Canadair built, oh my god, they built thousands of commercial jetliners. I mean, well, before even they were jetliners, just prop planes, and there was, obviously planes for the Army, Canadian Army. I remember my grandfather's neighbor back here. I think my Uncle Brian went out with this chick. She lived right over here in one of these houses, and man, she had a '79 Pontiac Trans Am special anniversary. How cool is that, Like, you see all this here, this whole like paved part right here. I didn't exist years ago, This whole station never existed. Before the station that was closest here, there was nothing here. It was down there. Oh, fire truck responding. Damn, I was just down there. Anyway, yeah, just down there where you see those signals are, there's a level crossing, and anyway, the station was called Monkland. Man, look at all those birds there. They're going apeshit. I think they know rain is coming. Damn it, he's going right there, eh? Fuck, I was just there. Yeah, there's something really wrong with the zoom today. I don't know what it is. It's very annoying. It doesn't want to zoom in and out correctly at all. It just really gives me a hard time. Oh yeah, so anyway, my grandfather's house was right here. Right here, man. That was my grandfather, Mervyn McFall's house. Many happy memories and happy times as kids. They bought that house. They bought it in '56. And yeah, really cool. And on the other side of that is a street called De La Paix. Shit, me was going towards that fucking fire station actually. Hoping I get a train there. Train. Fire truck, I mean. I hear him, I don't see him. Oh well, whatever. So moving along. Yeah, I tell you, Nikon, you guys really fucked up on this zoom big time. You know, they'd probably turn around and blame me for it or something, you know? And I doubt it. I mean, I missed that about my old camera. It was heavier, but it was more professional. You had a typical lens made of metal. And not only is it annoying, this thing, which is not very reliable with the smoothness of the zoom, but also, unfortunately, there's the fact that oh my god, I got allergies today. It's fucking crazy. It's the fact that there's tons of dust particles inside the lens now. You could see it. I can't even show you, but it's literally like on the glass here of the zoom, on the end of it. You can see the fucking dust that's in there, that's stuck in there. It's crazy, you know? You know, it's funny. It's something I never noticed when I was a kid, but typical of the burbs is you notice how they were really made for cars. And not just cars, big American gas-sucking cars, because look how wide the street is. It's really something, you know? And although the demographics of this area has shifted, it's crazy how much has changed, you know? It doesn't matter. It's about memories, you know? I remember my grandfather used to talk about the, what was their names? They used to live over here. What was their names again? Start with an F, I think. Anyway, whatever. But it's a nice area, you know, the leaves and the trees are changing, and all these 50s type houses. And again, you know, you imagine, you know, like the first car my grandparents bought actually was used, and it was a 60 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop. Beautiful, typical green color. And I used to have a picture of my brother behind the wheel when he got his license in '63. He was 16. Beautiful fall, autumn shot, low sun, Kodak quality. But unfortunately, I was stupid. I did like a lot of people in high school, and I took a lot of pictures and glued them or taped them to my agenda. And fact of the matter is, I should have never have put an original photo like that, you know. But I was stupid, you know. And obviously, I didn't keep the agenda. I remember I kept it for many years. Then shot it out one day, and it's just like, useless. You know, you throw things out that you don't care for whatsoever, have no more attachment to it, you know, or you sell them. Look at this, hey, look at this, these big winners. There are going to be an election now for this city. Bunch of fucking crooks. I don't care who the hell they are. I don't vote for that shit. I vote for important elections, you know, like national, provincial, well, specifically national, you know. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm lucky it's not raining. And it's funny because I don't usually film walks in suburbs, by the way. But I figure why not, you know? Again, this is a very old part of town. Built really in the 50s. And, you know, my grandfather's house was here. And my father lived in that house he was born there. And so was my Aunt Sharon, my Uncle Steve, my Uncle Brian. You know, and they had a great childhood there. You know, and look at this, there's a school here that they repainted the roof, I don't know when, red. Old high school. I remember, it's funny what you remember, eh? Like, I know my father didn't go to high school here, because this school, you could see, was built anyway, probably in the 50s or 60s. And he went to school at a school called Father McDonald. So I guess it was somewhere not too far from here. You know, looking at all this whole area reminds me also of my grandfather's Mercury Cougar, excuse me, 77 brown, which my Aunt Sharon gave me some pics of recently. Thanks, Sharon, if you see this. La Rue Nadon and Jean Massé. This is going to be a long walk video. That's okay. Look, there's another school right there. A school and then a school a block away, not even. How weird is that, eh? Isn't that something? Yeah, and that caddy, look at that. That caddy's got a canvas top. That car for sure is from the States. They don't do that here. That was always an American thing. Specifically, I think southern states. They were really big on that. You know? Little canvas convertible looking top on a sedan. Especially Lincoln Town Cars, Cadillac, stuff like that. Kind of cool. I like how one of the things I like about cities is when you have these, you know, roads that, you know, they become paths. You know? Yeah. O'Brien Street, by the way, I didn't mention the name. See, it's down there where the railroad crossing was I was pointing at, where the signal lights were, you know? So, and that's Highway 15, I believe. Going across over here now. And maybe I will film a walk till the fire station. I got 2 good batteries, I think. Not positive. Look at that typical beautiful 50s church, built in the 50s or 60s again. Post-war era, as they say. Yeah. Back at a time when religion was with such a higher regard and importance. But now we live in the religion of computers and internet, which is disturbing actually. Crooks. Des voleurs. Even if they're not elected yet, I still think they're crooks. Or maybe they're not, but they will become them, you know? It'd be nice to see an old car around here. It just fits the area. There's space for cars like that, you know? I had a couple of people, I think, tell me, like, oh, you don't see many, you don't see many immigrants or people of the ethnicity that aren't white that have old cars. Well, that's kind of true, and it's not, because in this part of town, there's oh, fucking nice charger. Oof. There's a lot of fucking people. This guy probably think, what the fuck is this guy doing? Anyway, there's a lot of Arabic people, Lebanese and all that, and tell you something, man. They love old cars, a lot of them. Check that out. Look at that. There's a church, and there's another church nearby. Wow, don't that say it all? Check that out. Isn't that something, eh? Church there, and the church there. So one is probably Protestant, the other one's probably Catholic, and that's, of course, if that's even the case anymore. Because other nationalities care more about religion than, I guess, white people. Anyway, whatever, I'm going to stop talking about that, because it's like, whatever, I'm not an expert on this, So, I'm going to stop here for a second, see how long I've been filming. I thought I was filming there for the last 2 minutes. I was like talking for nothing, I didn't even notice. Sometimes it happens, you lose track of things, eh? Man, it's humid today, my God, look at this. La rue Joron Street and John Massey, huh? God, some beautiful trees in this neighborhood though, my goodness, that's what I love. I love that. Trees are everything, Seriously. It'd be nice to see an old car somewhere though, my God, I haven't seen nothing. What a shame. What a shame. It reminds me, I was talking about how, like, lots of Arabs, they love old cars. Well, it's because also they were great sellers in their country too back in the day, like in Saudi Arabia or Beirut and whatnot. And there's a guy actually I saw who has a huge garage, and it's his business, and he's Lebanese, and he was at a car show in Beaconsfield back in August, and man, the guy brought this incredible Imperial, red 63 Imperial convertible, very rare car. Look at that, eh? How'd you like to live next to a highway? Interesting. Croissant. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it there. So hope you guys liked it, and sorry I can't help for the lack of sun, but hey, it's better than minus 25. Bye.